Indonesian protests reveal a nation on edge as economy slumps before the coronavirus pandemic. The welcome monument erected by Indonesia's founding president Sukarno in central Jakarta was joyfully lapped every week by family groups on car-free Sundays. On Thursday it was on fire as a protest turned violent. The scenes of burning tires, bus stops and motorbikes wiped away the good years when an expanding economy lifted millions out of poverty and took the country back to the violent uprisings that have punctuated Indonesia's 75 years of independence. Force was met with force. Heavily armed police fired tear gas and water cannons in Jakarta, arresting almost 1,000 people in Jakarta and hundreds of others involved in protests in dozens of cities across the archipelago. It was the final day of a national strike organized by the nation's largest unions, but workers say their desire to oppose newly legislated changes to labor law were hijacked by others. Student groups who may or may not have been backed by political forces, keen to stir up an increasingly distrustful and dissatisfied population. Wisnu Kusnadi, a 47-year-old worker at a milk factory in East Jakarta, was among those striking on Thursday. Wisnu believes changes to labor law contained in the job creation bill, which the government hopes will make Indonesia more attractive to foreign investment, will make his life more difficult. Reducing severance pay, minimum wages and other hallmarks of job security that Indonesians have come to regard as normal was never going to easy. Doing so amid a pandemic is even harder. Unemployment is rising fast, the government is increasingly resigned to an economy in recession, and everyone is fearful of catching coronavirus, particularly given the pandemic death rate in Indonesia is much higher than elsewhere. As of Thursday night, the country had reported 320,564 cases and 11,580 deaths.